Hey there, how's it going? Welcome back to another Route 24 video. This is some more Shining Resonance Refrain for the PS4. If you missed the last part, you can always check the description. I'll put a link to the last part there. And if you click on it, it'll take you to a video and then it'll play. So we are just, I think we're like, what's the word? Sorry, we're crafting some more skills before we head out and advance the story. In the last couple of parts, we kind of just looked at some side content. The Distortion Dungeons, I think they're called. They'll probably just call them the same, I think, when the game comes out in English. It's a fine name. It's not like super weird or anything. I know that a lot of Japanese games have this like weird English in them, and then when they get localized, they'll change them so it makes a little more sense and doesn't sound so weird to English speakers. I was playing Star Ocean 4 pretty recently, just in my spare time, because I played that a couple years ago, like when it first came out on the Xbox, and then I bought it again on Steam, and then never played it like I do with all my Steam games. But I was just playing through just the beginning of it, and for the first time actually I'm playing it in Japanese, because I played it in English the first time when it came out, because I didn't know Japanese when it first came out. So now I'm actually playing it in Japanese, and in English the mechanic in the battle mechanic is called blindside. You can kind of get around an enemy, and in the Japanese version I think it's called something really weird. It's called like sight down or sight out. That's it. It's called sight out in the Japanese version, and I didn't know this obviously. So when I did my first blindside, I was like, what the hell is a sight out? And then I was like, oh wait, yeah, that's blindside. I thought it was like a different effect, but no, it's just blindside. So anyways, sorry, that was a little off topic. Oh yeah, fuck, I keep trying to equip that one, and then I keep like realizing, oh yeah, I don't have another one of those. I only have 2 that I can equip, and that one's already equipped, so you can't. I'll just do magic defense, I guess. Alright, so now we can head out to our next objective. The last couple story cutscenes were, I think, like a week ago or something like that, but pretty much the enemy forces are kind of gathering, I guess. Not really gathering, but they're getting more active, so we're gonna go check it out. I'll be honest, like when I first picked up this game, I knew that I would play it. Like I wanted to play it for the channel, but I also wanted to play it just for myself, because I was really curious about it. But to be like 100% honest, I didn't think I would play it like this much. I didn't think I'd play it for these many parts. We're like to 20 now, around there. Typically what I usually do for these kind of games, for RPGs, for the channel, is I kind of just like play enough of the game to get a pretty good idea of how the gameplay is, like what you can expect when you pick up the game, if like this is the kind of thing that you might be into. And I feel like we've gotten far enough into the game to get a pretty good idea of what you can, like, to what the final game will be like. Well, not the final game, this is the final game. But I mean, like, this is pretty much what the game is now. We have, I'm pretty sure we have all the mechanics. And we have like a full party. We actually have like more than a full party. We have like 5 characters, so I can't even rotate all of them in. Not rotate all of them in, I can't have them all in. So this is pretty much it. But I am enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. So I don't know what that says about like my expectations, but The game is fun. I don't want to say it's like really, really, really good. It's just it's kind of good, I guess. If I didn't have anything on my plate, like if I had no other games to play, I could probably, like I can see myself finishing this. It's a lot of insects. I could see myself finishing this, not just, I mean, not for the channel, but just like, for me, I guess, just for in my spare time. But thinking about like what's coming out really soon, I don't know if I'll actually be finishing this game. And I just say that because next month is Octopath Traveler for the Switch, and I'm really excited about that game. The demo for our Octopath Traveler really took me off guard. Like, I really wasn't expecting the game to be like that. So I'm really curious about it. But that's like soonish, yeah, that's in like a couple weeks. It's a worldwide release too, so that's really exciting. If you are watching this, yeah, chances are you probably primarily speak English, I think. That's just who I think my audience is. But yeah, I mean... Okay, that frame rate is really low. That's really bad. It's great that the game's getting a worldwide release. Like this game... The gap between the Japanese release and the English release isn't that bad. For Refrain at least, it's like a couple months. This game came out in March in Japan, and now it will be out in July in English, so at least it's coming out in the same year. I know Japan, like, or not Japan, sorry, like English regions never got the original PS3 version, but that's fine. Because Refrain is a lot better. I don't want to say it's a lot better, but it comes with all the DLC and stuff, so this is pretty much the version you want to play. Alright, so this is where we need to be. So she's like, let's go and... what's the word? Observe them? Or I want to, like, check out their... not appearance, sorry. Status? Alright, so we're just gonna go check out what they're up to, and she's like, we should be quiet. Which basically means we're gonna go and kill them. I think if we open up our map, we should be able to see... That guy surprised me. We should be able to see where we need to go, is what I thought, but no. I like really missed. I missed on 2 of my attacks, and I'm hurt by it. When I first like started playing this game, I thought the frame rate wasn't that bad. I thought it was like, oh, this is a decent frame rate, but it's not. Like, there are drops in almost every battle that I've been doing. I think the frame rate drops are like especially bad if you have both Rina and Agnum in your party at the same time, because they both have like really flashy spells. We can check that out actually really quickly. Let's drop out Kirika momentarily and put these two in there. Because like when Agnum uses his fire spells and Rina uses like her light thing, it's pretty bad. Alright, level 18, what are we even? 20, 19, and 16 for Rina, that's actually not that great. Yeah, 16, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about that. Her HP is... Well, I think it wasn't that high to begin with, that's just the kind of character she is, but... I'm sure we'll be fine. Alright, where do we even need to go? I'm like, yeah, I'm only playing as two characters. I'm only playing as Sonya and Yuma, just because those are the only characters that I'm like comfortable playing with. I guess we can try Agnum for a bit. We played as him when we first got him. I mean, I guess he's alright. He plays fine. He plays really similar to Yuma, I guess, if you just imagine like a really slow Yuma. But I think he's better at just magic abilities. So he's a little more well-rounded, I guess. I think maybe this is the full party. I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, so those are some frame rate drops. So that spell in particular, that one that we just used, is really, really bad for frame rate drops. I would say like it won't bother most people. Maybe like 80% I would say probably be like, oh yeah, it's slowing down, but it's not. Whoa, that's level 43. Let's not. Let's not. All right. Okay, that's a camp, I think, so we're pretty much almost there. Just the... yeah. I think this game came out in a pretty good time, to be honest. Like, it doesn't have a lot of competition from other well, except maybe the English version is competing now with Octopath Traveler. So that's kind of too bad, but I think this game came out at a pretty good time in Japan. It was kind of in a down period, so at least I got to check it out without worrying about a lot of other games to play. So there you go, that's good. I think I mentioned this before, but depending on whatever character you have set as the center, that changes the effect of your song. So with Kirika, basically your critical rate is like way up and you have really good accuracy, 100%. If we move to Yuma though, it will boost the damage of physical attacks, and you also you won't like flinch, I guess, or something, like you won't stagger from enemy attacks. If we look at Agnum though, his effect is, it's pretty similar to Yuma's, but instead of physical, it boosts magic attack, and you're always guaranteed to cause a status effect. So I guess, like, depending on whatever center you have, you can change up your strategy. So if you want to be a little more offensive, I guess you could use something like Yuma's song. If you think you're going to be needing more magic attack, I guess you can use Agnum's song or whatever. For some reason though, we can't choose Sonya for a center for this song. I don't know why. Alright, so this is pretty much the base here. This is pretty much telling us to save, I think, because we're about to trigger an event. So I think this is probably a good place to just take a break then. And we'll come back later, we'll start that scene, whatever it is, and I'm assuming it's going to be a boss fight. So if you don't want to miss the next part when it comes up in the channel, just keep an eye on it. It'll be up pretty soon. You can let me know what you thought. You can leave a comment down below. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll put a link to my profile in the description. You can, I guess you can go on over to the channel and just find another video to watch before the next one comes up. So hopefully you find another video to enjoy. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again. Take care.